Okay, Joseph, outside of focusing on what you're going to wear on Saturday to Arizona, what have you specifically been focused on this week?
Um, the details, the details, focusing on being technicians, focusing on being, focusing on being technicians, right hand placement, being precise in everything we do, hand fighting, hand striking, just the little things, whatever we can focus on, whatever we can do to get us over the edge. That's what we're doing.
I noticed you had 5 snaps last week. Is that because you're coming off of the injury?
Yeah, the coaches are trying to ease me in, you know, try to protect me, help me kid, because I want to go 110% every time. So they're trying to help me get back in there, and they're doing a great job of that.
For sure. And when you are looking at a quarterback like Josh Dobbs, he's a mobile quarterback. He likes to run it. I think he rushed 12 times last week for over 45 yards. What did you learn? You didn't get to play against the Ravens, I don't think, right?
Yeah.
But you saw film, obviously. You were there.
Yeah.
What did you guys as a defensive line learn from facing a guy like Lamar Jackson that can help you with Josh Dobbs?
Yeah, obviously, we have Lamar in our league, so we see stuff like that almost twice a year. Even with the Browns, now they have Deshaun. He's also a mobile quarterback. So yeah, we see a lot of that in our division. So it's nothing crazy, nothing different. But he's doing a lot of great things. He hasn't turned over the ball, so he's playing at a high level. And we just got to go in and be focused and be detailed, play how we know how to play ball, and come out with the dub.
Has Coach Hobby been harping on the details this week a lot?
For sure, everybody has, and that's what we have to do to take us to that next level. You know, the line, so to speak, we've been playing really good. BJ with 2.5, 3, Trey with 4, I think, Sam with 2, DJ balling now, had some called back, but that's okay. So everybody's playing at a high level, but at times like this, you gotta find the thing that can take you even higher, make you more elite, and always working to get better. Never be complacent. So that's what we're doing. Details, details, details.
What would it mean to you and this team to get a win in Arizona, come back with that win?
It would mean everything, because we're not folding. We're not folding. We're still fighting. So to get a little bit of a reward for our fight, that would be great, and then we can build from that. That's what we're looking forward to.
I can't imagine how frustrating it must be to work your ass off in practice, go through walkthroughs, and be prepared for the game, and then not come out with a win. What is that? Is that frustrating for all of you?
Yeah, it's frustrating for anybody. I think if you had any competitive spirit and you were just playing ping pong and you lost, you would hate that. It doesn't matter if you prepped for it or not. If you were competitive, you would hate losing. So definitely hurts, but like I said, we take the good with the bad, and we're not front runners. We're not gonna be happy and be connected when things are going good and then fall apart when things are going bad. No, we're still connecting. We're still fighting. Backs against the wall, yes, but we're gonna fight out of it. We've done it before, and we're gonna keep going.
Joseph, thank you. You did great.
Thank you.
What color are you going with this week?
I only want this room, but dangerous. What do you say?
Can you sing as well as Alan George?
I can't sing as well as Alan George. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not confident enough.
What? You not confident? Get out of here.
Not in front of the team. No. And not this song, not this artist. It's got to be like a perfect storm.
Who would you sing in front of?
Uh,
This is not what I was trying to ask you about.
I would serenade my wife for sure. I would sing in front of her if she asked me to. Yeah,
That's a good person to serenade.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so sorry. That kind of went off the rails.
It's all good. Got to roll with it.
But anyways, Nick, you're facing Arizona this week. You know they like to run the ball. How do you guys combat a guy like James Conner, who is third in the NFL in rushing yards and loves to run the rock?
Yeah, we just got to tackle, you know. Tackling is an effort thing, and we got to put a little bit more emphasis on it. You know, it sounds silly from a defensive standpoint saying you got to put emphasis on tackling, but that's what we need to do. That's where we're at. We faced a couple good backs here. And haven't done as well as we like again with the tackling, so we're going to try to ramp that up a little bit.
What do you work on, small things do you work on to get better the next week at tackling?
It's all about putting yourself in position. You know, when you run to the ball and get there fast and take up air and space, it makes it hard for running backs to find angles and things like that on you. So we got to do a little bit better at closing the space between us and the ball carrier, and then after that, it should just come naturally.
I remember in training camp I was talking to Mike Thomas, and I asked him how long it took him to feel fully comfortable in Lou Anarumo's defense. How is it coming along for you?
It's coming along. It's something I'm working at every day. He's got such a schemed up ordeal. It changes week to week depending on who you're playing. That's what makes it great. So like I said, I'm just trying to continue to challenge myself to stay on top of it and be a help to whoever has questions or anything like that.
On defense as a whole, who is the vocal leader that kind of rallies all of you guys?
I would say Mike Hilton is definitely one of those vocal leaders. He gets us going, not just on the back end, but during the game with the defense on the field and everything like that. Sam Hubbard's another guy who gets us going from a vocal standpoint. Logan, all those guys. So it's really a team effort. Everybody out there, has the voice to give words of encouragement if they need to, and so we just lean on each other.
This team relies so heavily on Joe Burrow, specifically on offense. Do you guys feel added pressure when he's not 100%, or do you even think about that going into a game?
Not really. We don't really think about it. The way we feel as a defense is that the pressure is on us, and that's how you got to operate as a defense, because at the end of the day, if you can keep points off the board, you're going to give yourself a pretty good shot. So we challenge ourselves, and we take the type of onus that we just going to put it on us. Whether the offense is putting up 47 points or whether the offense is putting up 0, it's on us as a defense to keep the other team out of the end zone.
Do you feel pressure to win this week from the first 4 weeks, or do you put all of that aside and you look at going 1-0 this week?
Yeah, I would say just looking at going 1-0 this week. That's our job, to go 1-0 this week, and that doesn't change because of our current circumstance. It's the NFL. You lose games, you win games. The challenge is you got to respond to get better. At the end of the season, the team that improves the most over the course of the year is going to have the most success, not the team that starts out hot and then fades away or stays the same. It's all about improving.
From covering this team for so long, it's been almost a decade for me. It seems like the guys that are in this locker room right now, when you guys are challenged and you guys have your backs against the wall, it seems like the majority of these guys in this locker room really do respond in a positive way. Do you feel the same?
No, I feel the exact same. We got a great group of guys. Everybody's really mature, and we know what it takes to win in this league. That's why nobody's flinching. We know first and foremost that we got to be better as a defense. I got to be better as a safety. And that goes for everybody. We just need to pick it up in every area. And if we continue to do that, we'll like where we're at.
Last question for you. What would it mean to you to go 1-0 this week against the Arizona Cardinals, come back home with a win?
Yeah, it would mean everything. It means the world. I mean, that's why we do it. Nobody likes losing. I hate losing. Always trying to come back with a win, whether we're on the road or at home, regardless of the record. The ultimate goal is to come out 1-0 however you get it done.